Okay, so welcome back, everybody, to Be Careful or You'll End Up in My Novel. This is the second of a series of interviews of people who inspired characters in the Cataclysm series. Today we have Miss Wendy Persynski, who is actually married to Todd Perzynski, who is going to be coming in later. He's a character in book 5. Wendy is in all of them. She is in 1 through 5, and Wendy's character is Wendy Yubashiri. And Wendy Yubashiri is an NIH scientist, National Institute of Health, who is studying the mutate problem that we have after World War III.
So I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I am not too far off from the character because I did serve some time in the military. A couple degrees of separation. My brother would have been a better fit for this character because he actually is a nuclear biological chemical warfare expert. So
He would be
kind of the same thing that she's doing. I worked with refugees, and then I also was a flight attendant, and now I work at school with you.
Yeah. So I got to meet Wendy at Winter's Mill. She began as a substitute teacher, and then she got to be in a more permanent position there, permanent sub, and then different roles she's been there. We got to be singing buddies. And
very good singing buddies.
We are the duet that shows up every year at the Christmas concert. We've done Hawaiian Christmas. We've done Baby It's Cold Outside, the politically correct version. If you had to be a fictional character in a movie, in a book, series, or anything like that, who do you gravitate towards? What's the kind of people that you would like to be?
So, fictional character, well, I feel like I'm like all over the place. So a little Carrie Bradshaw, for those of you that know me.
Sex in the City.
Sex in the City thing. I did live in New York with like a bunch of gay roommates, and when I was a flight attendant. And then I think my character, like who I am though, is a little bit more like Carrie Matheson from Homeland. I think my husband would kind of agree with that. I kind of figure things out really quickly, but then like everybody thinks I'm crazy and I get no validation. But I think if I had to pick the best character, it would be Claire from Outlander, because I feel like I'm having to navigate through uncharted waters here in Maryland.
Yeah, you've been
living on a farm.
You bounced around a few places, right?
So I think Wendy Yubashiri is way smarter than I ever could be. So I like that about her. I feel like I am kind of like her because she's not really a damsel, but yet she likes the gender roles. You know, I think she likes being the girl and having Jake being the guy. That's kind of like who I am. So I've read book 1 and I've read book 2, but I've only read a little bit of 3 and 4, and then I keep wanting to open 5 because the Ranger is introduced in book 5, and so I'm curious as to how that plays out. So
book 5, as I said, takes place in Utah. You've been to Utah, right?
Yeah, I go there often. So my best friend lives in Utah, and I love Utah. I want to move to Utah. And I kind of grew up going to Utah, so it's very familiar.
But where would you like to see Wendy's character go?
Oh, well, I hope that her and Jake have some closure. I don't want to give too much away.
No, it's kind of hard to tell. We're trying to get you guys interested by giving you these characters, but at the same time, if we tell you too much, you're like, okay, I'm not going to read that. After book 6, we're going to close the Cataclysm series down, and it's not really going to be sci-fi, pre-apocalyptic. We're gonna take the characters, which I like. I like my characters, and we're going to give them a slightly different genre. We're going to go into the mystery crime drama. And we're going to see if Jake can solve a few mysteries. I mean, he saved the world 3 or 4 times. You figure...
Maybe a female can save Jake a couple times.
Well,
Jake... That would be nice.
Jake definitely needs saving in more ways than one. So I want to thank Wendy for coming today. I hope you guys will enjoy her character in the book. She's a great human being, and be on the lookout for Blue Christmas this year, because it's going to be the hit of the Christmas concert. So thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.